Hey everybody, welcome back. We're on our 2 new islands now. I'm pretty excited for this, actually. And once again, the background stuff keeps locking up because my recording software. That's really distracting. I really don't know why it does that. So I spent some time between episodes thinking about what am I going to theme these 2 islands on, because we've already tried Pure Freedom Utopia Land, and we've also tried, like, Zero Personal Control Land to see how they match up. And what we found is both are viable in this game, although definitely Freedom Land worked out a lot better. So what am I going to tailor these 2 islands after? Well, I thought that I would go with the communist one and the capitalist one. So one is hardcore communist, one is hardcore capitalist. So on my other monitor here, I have the list of everything the Communist Party and the Capitalist Party like in this game, so I can tailor the islands to them perfectly. So then we can see which one turns out better. So that'll be fun. Now, up here in Canada, where I live, they don't teach you Spanish. So I'm going to apologize in advance, but I'll try and pronounce these. I think that's Puro Coco and Ila Rojo. Rojo? Rojo. I think that's correct. Comments, let me know how accurate that was. I'm sure I had a horrible accent with it, but I think I at least got the pronunciation correct. So mission, Pirate King, export large amounts of gold at low price. Well, that sounds like capitalist to me. Well, I guess, but industry. I guess that could go really either way. Let's start with communist because I'm more excited to do that one first. So, yeah, let's do it. So Coco will be the communist island. Come on. There we go.
Greetings, Tropico. I come from the future. I've traveled back in time to stop the coming apocalypse and save the world. Of course, I'll need a new island to do so. Immediately noticing my amazing leadership skills, the Crown quickly agreed to appoint me governor of a fledgling colony. Ironically, I was given a choice between Puerto Coco and Ila Rojo, our old enemies. I need a plan to stop Leon Kane, but first I should get my bearings and reacquaint myself with these times.
A choice between.
Welcome
Not
to
get
the
both?
Caribbean, Governor. Allow me to introduce myself, Lord Oaksworth, His Majesty's emissary to the region. Have we met before?
Now this is interesting. Until the price is lowered until the ransom is paid, which means we could spend a bit of time on this if we want, although we do of course have the hard time limit of how long we're in power. Alright. Let's grab our quests.
Greetings, old chap. Have I got a deal for
Platinum.
you today? As you know, His Majesty is fond of setting fire to things. He has decided to build the world's largest bonfire and needs all the wood he can get.
Okay, I really don't like having logging camps in this age, so I'm gonna put it really close. I'm gonna put it in an area like here, where I'm definitely not gonna have a lumber camp later on. So, yeah, I don't care too much if they get rid of the trees there. There's a gold mine right at the beginning, so we can get started early. Now, this is the communist one, so let me read off a few things they like. We don't have a constitution yet, so we can't do any of that, but they like it when you build any residential building outside of a mansion, clinics, and hospitals. Those are the buildings they like. They don't like banks, Catholic missions, churches, and mansions. So they have no issue with cathedrals, weirdly enough. Okay. They don't like banks, which kind of sucks. So, no banks. Alright, let's get things up and running. Plantations are probably a good idea. I also would like to get some, extra docks going. It's always so hard to see fish in this game, but if I get a wharf, it marks them off for me. So, one right here seems like it would work. Speed it up. Don't think I can utilize that in any way, as far as I know. I'm not super familiar with this island. It's a weird one, actually. There's very little room to work with. Although I could work along here. So can I build here? It looks almost as if I can. What if I take a small building? I cannot build there. It's all uneven terrain. Okay. Good to know. Alright, logging camp is up.
His Royal Majesty has instructed...
Mandate. Now, I don't know if we win when we get that gold mine up or not. So, yeah. Let's get a library early on so we can get research started. And I want to get some exploration going. God, that's a loud sound effect. So they'll explore most of this area on their way over there. And that's what's important, is that we get a little bit more room because we have very little to work with right now. I would very much like to get plantations up early.
Technological progress is the path.
Build a library. Well, I'm on that. I'd also like some ranches early on. I ended up also looking up what the environmentalists like. It's just about nothing. They don't like anything, any resource gathering thing other than plantations. Like, you just can't make them happy, I swear. It sucks. Okay, what kind of things could we grow around here safely? We could very easily grow coffee. So let's get that started. We could get easy cotton. Good. Cotton is a really nice one. And sugar. That'll do for now. Want to get some ranches up in the general vicinity, too. Let's get a cattle ranch, and I want a llama one for wool. I think that's a good amount of industry for colonial, for now at least. And I want that library to be a high priority. Let's set up our tech. That works. Just trying to prioritize. If we can get a mine going up there soonish. Could we get a road, like... Yeah. Out here. Not the most graceful thing in the world, but I guess it works. And then maybe... Yeah. That works. Not that people are really using cars yet. They've just got these wheelbarrows. Right, trade routes. Forgot that's a thing I have to do. For obvious reasons. That's a good amount of profit. We'd make more trading with the smugglers, but West India Company makes our people happy. Or rather, makes the Crown happy with us. And you know what? I don't want to really piss off the Crown. So... yeah, I'll take that. And I'll put the llama ranch on high priority so we start getting wool quickly. We should also get more docks as a high priority. We'll have to explore this little bit here.
His Majesty wants to exchange...
Sure, well, we're already getting logs. Library done. How much would it cost? Eh. I think it's weird that you've got no health care in this age, in colonial age. I guess it's kind of fitting of the times, but not super, you know? Man, it really is weird that we have so little room to work with on this island. It's definitely a harder looking island to me. I do like that it is very, very green. It's not just desert. So probably lots of room for plantations, although I'm probably gonna have to make more of an industrial place here. I'm worried. Industry is probably gonna be really important, actually. With industry, you don't need nearly as much room, and I'm really worried about running out of room. With plantations, they're solid money, but they take up a lot of room.
I've made contact with a certain group of not-so-reputable sailors who would gladly pay extra for our goods.
Yeah, I already have an export
Thanks to
going.
your efforts, the revolutionary movement is growing stronger.
I'll take educated citizens, so they can work the library. Plus, they're revolutionaries. And revolutionaries also tend to be communist, I believe. This island will probably be really easy to have democracy going in, because usually the Communist Party is the most populated party. So that helps a lot. Go get that area. Alright, docks. Gotta get more docks. There we go. Looks like most of these are up and running now, so we've got plenty of jobs for people. And the library is full of people. Any inventors? Oh, right, I forgot we still have our people, but one died, right? Oh no, we got her back! Yeah, it was you! You got sent back in time and you just happened to be back here in time! Weird. Didn't my guy's hair just turn red for a second? That was weird. Okay. Well, that occurs, apparently. This game's got all kinds of weird little graphics glitches that we've been finding recently. Alright, as soon as we have the technology, we need to start upgrading these. And I'd like to get on top of more homes as well.
Great news! While searching through the crates of colonies of...
Good. Also, let's get that mine up now that we have... Oh, right, we need the shovel technology. I was gonna say, now that we have our economy, you know, our very basics of our economy put together. Crown is sending us a lot of money, which is nice. Not that they're exactly doing it out of the kindness of their hearts, we do need it. Let's just have that road there and ready.
Governor, my...
Build a new dock? Well, I am building a new dock.
Your
Is
right
that
to roll
enemy
has
pirates?
expired. Hey!
Huh. Okay, we need military early. So they'll always come from the ocean, I believe. So let's do
His
the
Royal Majesty has instructed...
mandate. Let's do the usual thing of lots of guard towers next to each other. It's effective. Well, they're
Someone
all,
stole my manuscript.
all of our
and
presidents are right
Anger
there.
me, I dare you.
Don't know what they're doing right now, but okay. Do my presidents live in shacks? I do think it's cool that they're actually using muskets.
A soldier's duty is never done.
Is that all you got?
Alright, I'll win that, yeah, because my strength is higher.
Presidente, education is important. Well, look at me. Who knows where I would have ended up were I not kicked out, educated, at some of the most prestigious universities in the world.
He's not supposed to call me Presidente yet, until the end of Colonial, but okay. I will actually pay the ridiculous amount of money to get a proper education for you guys, although I'm pretty sure I've already educated one of you. I'm gonna send my financer. I'll make the money back. Later. Okay, yeah,
Viva el Presidente!
you guys go heal up or something.
A troublesome band of corsairs has come to steal your treasures.
Well, I'll have that ready. Yeah, get those guard towers done.
Our research team, that is to say me,
As soon as we have the money, we need to get that gold mine up and running. So, does it say how little...
Welcome to the Caribbean.
Yeah, it doesn't say how little we're paying. Or, rather, how little we're getting paid. We don't know what percent loss there is. Weird. Oh, that super efficient construction office. Has it almost mined out the available logs? Yeah, it's not gonna last
Why
forever.
will His Majesty find your...
Okay, that should be pretty good for warding off pirates, actually. Just having 3 towers next to each other so they all attack at once. And then we have our colonial militia from our place.
Did you know that there are treasures
Already
next
have
to
it.
your efforts?
Alright, so what do we have with us? We have an agent who I want to be in a place that has a lot of people working there to discover people with traits. Mentor can be right in the middle of all my plantations, because that's where my money comes from. Oof, god, you lose 20... Gain 20 effectiveness, lose 20 job quality. What would happen if I put that in the library? Would everyone just leave the library? Because if they're not going to leave the library, I'm going to do that and get more research out of it without losing money. Yeah, looks like no one left, okay. Well, that'll help our
I sat with
research.
3 other members of the...
Wow, we are researching fast now. Yep. Well, that's good for us. Put that dock on high priority. Really want to get more trade rights going. Also, we have the money now, so let's get that mine. I really don't like mining this early in the game. I'm going to shut down that mine as soon as I
Thanks
have
to
the
your
gold done.
efforts, the river...
And you can join in the trade. Get that stuff exported faster. We can also get around to upgrading these now. These upgrades just increase effectiveness of other jobs in the area, and then this one increases the job quality of that particular job, helps keep it staffed and keep the people happy. Alright. In the Cold War, I'm probably going to turn that back on after I automate it. Or to make it into an automated one. Whoa, that's definitely a glitch!
His Royal Majesty has
That was
Stop
interesting.
the number of times you need to get hit by...
Well, we're doing really good here. Although it is colonial, it's pretty easy in the colonial. Probably not going to worry too much about housing right now. I think that housing, I'm going to work on some more, oh, pirates are coming from over here this time. That's annoying. I'm going to worry more about housing in World Wars for the Communist Island. Because once we're in the World Wars, we'll have, like, tenements and apartments.
Surrender and live.
Charge!
Why are our infantry weaker than theirs
Hey!
now? We have more health, but we're weaker, and I don't know why.
Your right to roll has expired.
Well, I don't know how big of a difference strength is, so I don't know if we'll win this or not.
How does my uniform...
It looks like we'll win. Still, though, why is their strength lower than before? I don't know.
Looks like the buried treasures are... Our miners stumbled upon an oddly shaped ore nugget. Do you know...
Let's look at our edicts real quick, actually. So, for the communists here, they like extra rations, social security, and wealth tax. First of all, we could do military drills if we need to, and we may need to at some point. But extra rations we could do right now. So I'll issue that. That's one that'll make the communists happy. Not that we have a communist party yet, because again, it's just royalists and revolutionaries right now. But still, this is the communist island, so we're gonna run it like a communist leader. So extra rations, that'll make them happy. Oh, we got some money again. So they also like wealth tax, which we cannot get because we have no one who's rich or filthy rich. And social security, which we can't get until the World Wars.
In a flash of brilliance, His Royal Majesty figured out how to fix all of your island's problems through the construction of a single building.
I do want a lumber mill regardless.
My black market contacts say that they have a hard time finding our island. I suggest we build something tall and shiny to attract their attention.
I do love the lighthouse. It's very inexpensive and very good. But I do also want a lumber mill. Because planks are really good industry for super early on, because it's the only industry super early on. And it's stable through the whole game.
As you know, Governor, the profits from the gold ore your island exports have been lowered to a pittance until the ransom for His Majesty's royal heir has been paid in full.
Alright. That lighthouse just went up in value for me then. The more upgrades, the better.
I understand that you have a lighthouse, old chum. His Majesty wants you to appoint a royalist as the new keeper of the lighthouse. It is of the utmost importance.
Alright, gives us mandate. How's the revolutionary support going? Royalists hate us for no reason, revolutionaries love us for no reason. Crown loves us, because we're doing a lot of stuff they like. But popular support's not really with us because there are a lot more royalists than revolutionaries at the moment. Got paper soon, though, so we can give them liberty. Liberty is going to be pretty important. It's an easy way to keep people happy. That was a quick 2 months. How long on the next one? 11 months. Okay. We've got plenty of time to research everything, then. I'm just really trying to stay on top of keeping our revolutionary support high early on, and I really do want to get the gold going quickly as well. Now, do we need to be exporting gold through... I don't think we have to, because you don't have to in, like, any other mission. However, I would like to take one off wool to put it on exporting gold, because that's actually an okay price, where I'm getting paid more than average.
As my father used to say, ignorance is bliss.
Your dynasty member has returned victorious from his education abroad. Ah, and the crown... Wow, the crown must love us now. Yeah, crown's at 100. I don't know how the royalists can hate us. The crown loves our colony. Man. And I believe that does later translate into good relations with the EU, I think. The EU is only modern era, though, so that's pretty far off. Still, though, our popular support is going up. We're up 33%. Overall happiness is still below the Caribbean standard, though. I'd like to get that higher. Crime safety is quite high, because very, very little crime occurs in this age of the game. They need more food variety. They have meat, they have milk. They're missing some crops, I believe. Not mine. A ranch. Let me just double check this real quick. So they already have meat and milk. So they have all the ranch food. Although pig ranches early in the game are huge money makers. They don't have bananas and they don't have pineapples. I think those are the two foods they're missing.
My smuggler contacts offer to help us come up with the ransom. As long as they get paid, that is. If you ask me, that snotty highborn prince isn't worth all this effort. But it's your call.
Ooh. So we can import gold ore to then sell it back. We could do that. It would essentially just be free money.
I've come to dislike mining. It is a messy process that pollutes our beautiful island. However, the revolution demands sacrifices, even from Mother Earth.
Our motherland, actually, is what the line said, voice actress. Don't know who fucked that one up. I don't know if it was a voice actress or whoever wrote the script in the game. I don't know. Well, yeah, we can export that much. We've got plenty left in the gold mine for now. Gotta keep an eye on that, though. I want to make sure I shut it down before it actually runs out. We needed to upgrade more of these. I forgot pineapple ones are best placed in mass groups. But yeah, let's upgrade the corn plantation, because that is a good food source. It's not worth much to sell, but it's stable food. So I want its effectiveness to be quite high, you know, to keep up with things like our extra rations we give out.
My friends the smugglers inform me that there's good money in buying and reselling goods at a profit.
Yeah, we do need more docks. Also, I kind of want to get that lumber mill now. Because if we're going to be cutting wood already, we might as well do it at the best profit we can. Might get another Teamster office decently soon. Also, I forgot I need to up the budget on that, and where's my Teamster's office? On that. Gotta make sure construction office, docks, and Teamster office
We have
full
invented
budget.
red tape.
So now we can do urban development, building permits, and census, none of which the communists like or dislike, although urban development will be very useful later on. And census is always quite good. Get you more managers. Yeah, building revenue. I think I want to save that for the lumber mill. Okay, yeah, that just straight up makes all of the rest of the plantations better.
His Royal Majesty.
Mandate. There we go. Should be making more money off that now. And who's working there? Okay, we got plenty of people working there. Right, because you can be illiterate and still work at the lumber mill, I forgot. Hi, pirates. You gonna have a fight with this? Please? Get close enough. Yeah! Yeah, I lured them in!
Got
Yeah, it's like a meat grinder. I love it. I might have to pay to replace one of the towers, but it's not a big deal. Look at the damage I'm doing. It's really good placing them together in groups like that. See? The towers alone took care of them. That's how effective it is. I think the rest of them came from over here last time. My militia can take care of it, I'm sure. I can do a last-second military drill if I have to. Although I would like to not spend the money. Popular support's getting a lot better. Oh wow, there are almost as many revolutionaries as there are royalists now. All we need is 51%. And I believe we are researching the Constitution next? Yeah, that'll help our revolutionary support even more. In fact, that'll probably, you know, get us the victory. Bean processing. I'd like that, but money first.
His Majesty watched his bonfire burn with joyful glee. He enjoyed the event so much that he decided to hold an even bigger bonfire.
Ooh. Boom. That gives us more mandate. Want as much time as I can
We, the leaders
to make the island solid. Look at that. There's only one more royalist than there is revolutionaries.
I've come to dislike my
Revolutionary support comes through mining profits, so that's one way to do it. Docks too, right?
my friends.
Yes. And our money came in. Let's get those two other docks. Come on. Ugh, it is the worst. Trying to find spots where it'll fit. There. There. Perfect. That works. Also, back to the upgrades. Do we have any cocoa ones yet? Because I remember cocoa being really solid. And that just helps other pineapple plantations, which we do not have yet. I really want a cocoa plantation. We can have a good one right here. Cocoa plantations are really solid money makers, although they can't be made into anything until the modern era. They do stand up on their own, though. Looks like we're losing a tiny bit of effectiveness there because of the shape of the road. That sucks. Not a big deal, though. It's just such a small amount.
Great news! We found out how to use the muskets the crown sent us. Apparently, all you have to do is pull...
Alright, we have all the research here done. So... Fire! There you go, we have our foreman back to put somewhere else. Question. Open jobs and unemployment, they do not match up. Okay. I don't want to put a foreman in a building, especially an important one, until we have reason to believe that they'll stay with that job. So, foreman. Job quality of 10, which is garbage. They hate working there. However, it does up the effectiveness quite a bit. 25% total.